Hello sir, my name is Hafiz Ridwan bin Ahmad Yazim and I'll be presenting the introduction for the education category of visual learning. So education as we know it in the 21st century is essential to every person in the world. It is the process of learning or the acquisition of knowledge, skills, habits, beliefs, all that kind of stuff. So visual learning is actually one of the few basic learning styles described in Neil Fleming's VARK model and inventory. VARK standing for visual, oral, read or write, and kinesthetic. So visual learning has always been one of the more helpful ways to process and learn, um, as it has more impact on a person's brain. Visual learning can apply to all many types such as images or graphs, maps, diagrams, charts, and other forms of visual stimulation without even the use of texts. So students benefit more from the visual information as they are better tools for learning, and because the fact that a major part of the brain is exclusively processing visual information, such as when you look at images, it our brain hastens the response time, unlike traditional learning where you have all you get to see is just black and white text, wall of texts. So visual learning through images helps retain the information for much longer time than text. So that is one of the many benefits that visual learning is better than traditional learning. So illustrations gives a much better understanding as they help people recreate the topic in the mind's eye. Modern technology as we know it is the age of innovative educational tools that are making headway into schools and colleges. So visual learning is not only will it educate students with the subject knowledge, but it will create a path for growth in the form of improvement, concentration, and creativity.
Hi, my name is Paul Andrew from BET. I'll be giving the definition for virtual learning for education, which we did for the infographic poster. So, virtual learning is having classes by online and teaches student entirely or primarily through the internet. It has been defined as education that uses one or more technology to deliver instruction to students who are separated from the instructor or lecturers, and to support regular and interaction between the students online. So online education exists all around the world and is used for all level of education such as college or graduate school. This type of learning enable the individual to earn transferable credit which take recognized examination or advance to the next level of education over the internet, because recently now there's COVID cases, so we can't even go to the university to have face-to-face teaching with the lecturers. So we change it all into online, so it gives us some new experience to learn through online, to have classes and to do exam and even assignments all. Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Tiwagar. My part is background of visual learning. Visual learning is one of the three basic type of learning style described in Fleming VAK model, which is learn need to see information or the process it. Visual learning can utilize many types of types of forms. That is graphs, charts, maps, diagrams. Other form of visual is stimulate to effectively acquire information. The Fleming VAK model also including kinesthetic learning and auditory learning. The visual learning style, often referred to as the spatial learning style, is a way of learning in which information is associated with images. This learning style requires the learners first see what they are expect to know. People with visual learning style are often referred to visual spatial learnings.
Hi, my name is Nur Jihan Binti Zainuddin. My part is type of visual information. There is 11 type of visual information. Number 1. Facial expressions, meaning people tend to be adapted to reading and expressing social information with the face and eyes. Number 2. Body language, meaning body language such as postures or gestures. Number 3. Manual information, meaning communication using the hands, base, gestures, and signs such as sign language. Number 4. Text, meaning written language such as book, document, blog, or newspaper. Number 5. Colors, meaning information perceived in color such as a tendency to perceive red and orange as being hot. Number 6. Environment, meaning information obtained by observing physical environment such as a hotel lobby or visual environment such as a game. Number 7. Visual symbol, meaning symbol designed to instantly communicate information such as an icon, brand logo, or warning sign. Number 8. Diagram, meaning visual guides to information that can represent intricate detail such as map that illustrates the geography of a city. Number 9. Data visualization, meaning representing data in a form that can be visually interpreted by people such as a bar chart. Number 10. Media, meaning visual information, media such as photography, video, and animation. Lastly, arts, meaning visual arts such as a painting and performance art such as dance. And that's from my part. Thank you.
Next, I'll be talking about the SWOT model. Now, SWOT, as we all know, has been applied to numerous analyses. So SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. In the form of visual learning, SWOT is used to evaluate an individual student's high order thinking skills. Making an analysis with the SWOT method will take note of the internal and external factors as well as the current and future potentials. So there are many combinations by utilizing the SWOT model. We can combine strengths and weaknesses so that the strengths can overcome the weaknesses. We have weaknesses and opportunities, so that the opportunities will offer alternatives to prevent the weaknesses from happening. And then we have weaknesses and threats, which is the teacher's role to prevent threats when the weaknesses are present. And then finally, we have strengths and opportunities, a combination used to find ways to prevent threats and weaknesses.
Good day, sir. So my name is Muhammad Afiq, and I will be concluding our article research assignment. The topic we chose was education, and the article is about how visual learning is better than traditional learning. So in conclusion, visual learning helps to develop their thinking skills by associating ideas, words, and concepts with images. It helps their brain creates more efficient cognitive maps in their brain to solve problems quickly and in a clearer way. This is because visual information supports human thought process and maintain long-term memory. This means that by learning visually, you can digest the information faster and clearer, thus improving your decision-making skills and your high-order thinking skills. So, to shorten everything would be that visual learning is better than traditional learning. This is because when you learn something visually, you are actually seeing it instead of relying on theories or words in the textbook. That is all from me. Thank you.